Hey everybody, how we doing today? Silent Magician here, and I hope you're having a magical day. Today we're going to be reviewing the Mickey Mouse playing cards today, and I have a tutorial for you that you're going to love. Do not miss it. If you like this sort of video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscriptions do help me and my family immensely, and I do highly appreciate it. And that's the only time I'm going to mention it in the whole video. Mickey Mouse cards. Let's get right down to it. Pop this baby open. Ooh, okay. Real quick, the back. Very nice. There should be a double faced, or double back rather. Okay, just little bicycle cards. And we have two jokers. Yes, lad. Okay. Oh, okay. So, very pretty background. My goodness. Let's go through these cards. Ace of spades, yep. Okay. Now you can see the border on here is actually real nice. Kind of a trim on there. Very nice. Excuse me 1 second. Got some boogies here, man. All right. Ew. Thank the kiddos for that one. Well, let's look through here. Okay, the Jack has Mickey on it. Okay, yeah. The Queen of Spades. I think that's Minnie. I'm not really sure. I'm not super up on my Disney folk here. And the King. Well, that looks like Mickey again. Okay, well, here's what it is. Ace of diamonds. The diamond's very nice looking gold. Okay. Okay, they're all the same here. It's just Mickey, Minnie, clubs, hearts. Kind of lame. I love the background of these. Background is super nice. The finish feels pretty good. Give it our standardized Pharaoh here that we do in almost every video. Hit it with the... Oh, these do not have a... Edges of these are already kind of... There we go. There we go. Ooh. Very nice. Oh. I do not like that sound. I don't know. I like the feeling of these and I like the look of these, but there's something about the edges of these that are a little bit different. I don't know if it says it on here. Nothing on the package. It might be this like gold textured kind of back here. I mean, they're kind of neat looking. All right. Well, I promised a tutorial today because we have hit over 100 subscribers on YouTube, and we have also hit over 200. Well, we're closing in on 250 on Instagram, and that's really 250 on Instagram was one of the next milestones, and so was 100 YouTube subscribers. So we're gonna go ahead and teach on perform a card trick right now, and then we'll teach it on after. How's that sound? How's that sound? Okay. Let's do one. This is actually one from my arsenal that it's super simple, and I don't mind showing it to people because I feel like you could just learn this online anyway, and I really like it. So here's what's going to happen. Spectator can shuffle the deck. So let's say you're a spectator, you shuffle the deck. Cool, awesome. Hand the deck back to me, and I say, hey, I'm going to make two predictions, okay? And I'm going to look at the deck here, and I'm going to say, we're going to make them truly random predictions. You know, so let's say like there, and I don't know, maybe like that one. That'll do, okay? So two random predictions here. Great. Okay, predictions. 4 of clubs and 5 of spades. Okay, those are the prediction cards. And I don't want to reveal exactly what we're looking for here, so we're going to hand the deck to the spectator. I'm a spectator, I grab the deck, and I say deal cards until you feel like stopping. And let's say they stay there and they put the 4 of clubs right there face up, smash the deck on top, and then they continue dealing cards until you feel like stopping. And again, this is the spectator doing it, so I have no control. Let's say you stop there, completely random, smash the deck. You go ahead and pass the deck back to the magician, or you can get the deck in the spectator's hand, and they just go ahead and roll the cards out here. Now the cards that are facing each other, i.e. the sandwiched faces together, that's what we're looking at here today. And I specifically don't like to tell them what they're looking for because I think it makes it that much more amazing. And what we're looking at here is you could have stopped anywhere in a deck with 52 cards. There's 2 black and 2 red of each type of card. What are the chances that you stopped exactly sandwiched where the perfect matching pair is? And of course, you stopped the pair of 5s. And of course, you stopped at the pair of 4s. Okay? And so that's a pretty cool trick, pretty amazing, and very, very simple. We're going to go over it today. Okay, so your spectator has just shuffled the deck, and they hand the deck back to you. Very nice. Okay, you're looking through the cards. Now, what you're looking at here, and from your perspective, is you're peeping the bottom card, and you're peeping the top card. Okay, that's the only important thing. So when I'm going here, I'm looking at the bottom card and I'm looking at the top card, right? And I'm saying, okay, see the bottom card's a 7. So I'm saying I'm gonna look for a random card. What I'm looking for here is the 7 of the same color here. So I outjog a card. And so what I'm looking at is the outjogged 7 of the matching pair, but you don't see this, right? So I'm here, and so I say, okay, I'm looking for a card, and that's random. Okay, so we got that card, and I say, let's try to make it truly random, and this gives you time to look, and of course, I outjog a 3, and there's a 3 right there, right? And so we're just taking these 2 cards, and you want to make sure that they're in the right order, okay? So whatever card is on bottom, you want that, just position it to your right. That way you know that's the first card you want the spectator to put. And so now, again, at the top and at the bottom from the shuffle deck, there is a, what would be a red 3 and what would be a red 7. It's kind of hard to see because of the color of these cards. Gold 3, gold 7. Gold 3, gold 7. So you bring them out like this, and you say, here are my predictions, okay? Awesome. Give the deck to the spectator, and now the rest of the trick is self-working. They can stop literally wherever they want as long as they smash the deck on top, okay? That's what's happening. And then you can continue wherever they want. They smash the deck on top. Awesome. And now when you go ahead and lay the cards out, you can very clearly see, and you can present this however you want. I like to pull them both out by themselves and then fold the deck up here. Just that way it kind of takes the excess cards out of it, and it kind of makes it even seem a little bit more amazing actually, because what you've just done is, out of this whole possibility of 52 cards, and you could fan the cards and show that they're all different, obviously, to really solidify that extra amazement. And then you go ahead and show that you match the 7s and that you matched the 3s. I don't know what that trick is called. Truthfully, I saw this off of Jeremy Tan's Magic channel, and I thought to myself, wow, that is a very simple trick, but you could do this at parties or whatever, and you hand it to the spectator's hands, so they actually do it, and that makes it that much more amazing because the spectator is doing all of the work besides that initial setup. And again, you just have to peep the bottom card and the top card, but you don't want to be obvious about it. If you take this deck and you look, you're like this, and you go like this, well, they're gonna know what you're doing. So take it and really fan through and try to make it seem like you're looking for a random card. And what I would advise is that if you look at this this facing card towards you first, if you see this matching card on the first pass, go ahead and put that up right away because it looks really random right away, right? So I'm here and I just picked the deck up for the first time after the shuffle, and I noticed the jack, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna look for a random card like this, and I go through it, I'm like, oh, let's make sure it's really random, right? And I go back to the beginning here, and now we have that one that's outjogged right away. So it's like super random. And the second one, sometimes it takes you a minute to actually find it. So having that first one come up fast is actually helpful when you take those cards out. And again, you're now set up excuse me, for the trick to work. Very good. I'm going to take a sip of my Diet Coke here. Don't be alarmed. It's just the toaster oven. Just the toaster oven. All right. We're at 9 minutes here. Let's do one more trick, shall we? Let's do one more trick. Let's do something from my own arsenal that's not going to be a tutorial. How's that sound? Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Let's say I ask you to select any card you'd like. You have the deck on here. Maybe not just any card you'd like, but maybe a card that, well, no, something completely different. Completely different. Switch it up. Okay, deck's here. What I want you to do, let's take 1/3 of the deck and flip it upside down. Let's take one half the deck and flips upside down. Now these cards are very random. You have cards that are face up, cards that are face down. What we're going to do is spread the cards, and right where these cards meet, I know that you've just selected the 3 of spades. Boom, baby. That's freaking cool. That's from Dai Vernon. That's from Dai Vernon himself. And if you think that's cool, and you want a lesson on forces, well, check this out. Tell me when to stop. You say there. Here, you tell me when to stop. And you say there. This deck is not marked. It's from freaking CVS. And that is the King of Diamonds. And you want to know how I know? Because we can go through and we can look. And there's a King of Hearts. And there's a King of Spades and a King of Clubs. And you know what we're missing? Well, of course, it's the King of Diamonds. Mickey, man. Mickey. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you enjoyed the tutorial, please share it to your friends, or don't share it and fool them. Great self-working trick. I'd like to thank you all for watching my video, and as always, stay magical, baby. And Silent Magician, out.